Hello guys, it's me Fishman and welcome to another gameplay of Genshin Impact, where we are going to do some stuff on this new update that has come out 2 days ago, 1.5 days. So, what's new? What's new is that we have an event. That's what I'm going to do. The event most surely won't be all released yet, probably by parts, and probably only the first part has been released. This event just came out yesterday. We have test run for Navia, the new character, which we are going to roll. Also for Ayaka, Sucrose, Rosaria and Kernes. You can reclaim this gift. This is a statue to use on your teapot. So yeah, just that. I just clicked on it and it was claimed. It's because of a event with statues, some sort of that thing. I didn't quite well understand. Then we have the Navia story, which is the thing that we are going to do today after the first part of the event. And yeah, this is some new cards apparently. Need to start playing this shit again. So first of all, let's go for the test drive on the characters, and then we roll for Navia, go to the event, and then go to Navia story. Probably this will be like 2 hours and something live stream. When Navia or other party members collect elemental shards created by the crystallized reaction, Navia gains crystal sharpnel. When the elemental skill is tapped, all sharpnel stacks will be consumed to fire Rosula shard shots. The more sharpnel stacks consumed, the more shard shots that will be fired and the greater the damage that can be dealt. When the elemental skill is held, Navia enters aiming mode before firing and will continue to pick up nearby elemental shards while aiming. In addition, her elemental skill is able to deal Ausia aligned geo damage at intervals. The elemental burst bombards opponents in front of her, dealing AoE geo damage, and will particularly deal geo damage to nearby opponents. Okay, I don't understand how many. Okay, this is the one. Okay.
Give up. Submit. Everybody stand back. Attack. That's umbrella warfare, I guess.
Ooh, that's big damage time.
Nice and spicy. You're toast. It's nothing. Your life is mine. A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Yeah. Feeling lucky?
Okay, she's a big damage girl. And yes, it's better if you hold the ability. It seems it deals a lot more damage and just press it. I don't know why. I understand that when you hold the ability, all crystallized reactions come to you, so you gather all of them, but I didn't see difference when I shot it at the 3 points, and with holding and without holding. The 3 points were there. It dealt a lot less damage without holding it, so yeah, always hold. Yeah, she seems big damage, the girl. Kamisato Ayaka's elemental skill can launch surrounding opponents and deal AoE cryo damage. With Kamisato Senho, she can conceal herself with ice, moving at high speed in front of the torrent. When she reappears at the end of the Senho, she applies cryo to surrounding opponents and the roller receives cryo infusion. When she casts her elemental burst, Kamisato Ayaka risks long-lasting Frost Flake Seki Nuto that deals cryo damage to enemies it touches. Okay, I know her well. I use her a lot on weekly bosses. She's one of my most preferred gals. So when you're rolling, if you go out, you deal damage, and her attacks are infused with cryo.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis punishment. You can't run. I'll protect us. Whirling snow.
And I love her old attack. If you have Bennett on the team, her ulti deals a lot of damage too. It continues to deal that damage, as you saw.
Lights out. Enhanced animal module 75. Animal test 6308. Oh, come on. We can do it. My apologies. Kamisato out. Sumetsu.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, she's one of the best characters in the game. So if you don't ever, and if you are new to the game, know that she's one of the best characters in the game. Maybe she's the best cryo. Well, Gun is also very good. Can deal a lot of damage, but I think Ayaka is more useful in the sense that she can fit different team compositions, and Ganyu doesn't. But Ganyu can certainly deal more damage. Okay, Sucrose is an OG. He's been in the game since the beginning. Sucrose specializes in using the power of Anemo to control enemy positioning. Her elemental skill is capable of gathering her opponents in one spot on the ground with elemental burst that tracks opponents while periodically attacking with waves of Anemo that cover a wide area. She's very good in crowd controlling. However, yeah.
Oz, reveal thyself.
However,
To ashes.
Tenacious D. However, yeah, she's not that strong.
Swirl. Mark 2.
If you play this game from some time on, yeah, you probably have some better options.
Let night fall.
Some better options to deal damage and to crowd control, like Kazuha or Venti. Yeah. Of course, they are 5-star characters. If you don't have any 5-star characters, she's a good character. Oops. She's a good character, a good 4-star character. Maybe the best crowd control 4-star character. But yeah, normally if you play this game, you won't focus on 4-star characters. Okay, next we have Rosaria. Never played a lot with her. When Rosaria unleashes her elemental skill, she sprints behind her target and strikes with pole arm, dealing cryo damage. With elemental burst, she performs sweeping horizontal strike against surrounding opponents before summoning an ice lance of Cold Seed Cold, which strikes the ground. While the ice lance on the field, it intermittently releases waves of cold, dealing cryo damage to nearby opponents. Okay. She's like Shongyan in this year, speaking in that. But yeah, maybe more powerful, but maybe less useful.
My blade. Spirit blade. Attack.
I'm going in.
Submit for judgment. One with my blade.
You can't run. Lights out.
Ouch.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Okay, probably she deals more damage, but her cryo application is not as good as Shongyan, but yeah. Not much to say because they're 4-star characters, so their power will be less weak than a 5-star character. Of course you can build a 4-star character to be very strong, but yeah, if you have the resources to make a 4-star character very strong, you probably can apply the same resources to a 5-star character and they'll out damage a 4-star character. So yeah, holding Candace's elemental skill causes her to deploy her shield, and once its duration ends it will unleash different hydro attacks on opponents in front of her based on whether it's fully charged or not. She has a cool mechanic. I played a little bit when she came out, when I got her, but didn't play a lot. Elemental Burst deals hydro damage to nearby opponents and grants the Prayer of the Crimson Crown state, which will infuse the attacks of your own active characters who wield swords, claymores, pole arms with hydro. Okay. Whenever characters affected by Prayer of the Commission Crown deal elemental damage to opponents with their normal attacks, the damage they deal will be increased. While switching characters, it will unleash rippling wave attacks on nearby opponents. Okay. Maybe she's more complex.
Too easy. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Nice and spicy. Huh? I'm going in. We shall prevent.
Ouch.
Yield. Enhanced animal module 75. Everybody stand back. Do your work. Raise us your book. Booba, get them. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Clean. Swirl, Mark 2.
Yeah, she seems cooler than I remembered. But yeah, 4-star character. What up, Zin? Tá-se bem, mano? Okay. Everything is done now. Let's roll. Zin, vais-me dar sorte, caraças. Roll here. Navia, let's go, baby. Oops. Didn't want to make one. It would be fun if it was a... if it was her. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay. They're not at C6 yet. Ooh. I'm not very confident that it's going to the air. Oh yeah. I think this was... I need to check. Okay, nice, nice, nice. So I did like 20... I did very low pulls. 1, 2, 3. Isto saiu em menos de 30 rolls. Not going to complain. That's good. That's good for me. Okay, we have 2 more wishes. Obrigado, Zin. Deste-me sorte, caraças. Now we save our Primo Gem. Maybe I'll do a 10 roll on the next banner. 10, 20 roll, maybe, to get the new 4-star character.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines
Okay.
like to play pranks sometimes.
Choo. We can C6 her, nice. One more character at C6, C4. Oh no, C5. I don't have Kaya at C6. And I don't even know how to build her. she's good with the new artifacts, which I don't have. I don't have upgraded. I farmed some, but yeah, I don't have a lot. Maybe I need to farm a little bit more. Going to see if I have some cool ones. Okay, best weapon for her. 4-star weapons. I don't have any 5-star claymores, I think. Yeah, claymore is the only weapon I don't have 5-star. Maybe I'll get the battle pass one. Lithic blade. This sword looks cool with her. Serpent spine should be the best one. Maybe this prototype should be cool also. Title show. Serpent spine. Where is my serpent spine? Oh no, serpent spine is the one from the battle pass, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any 4-star weapons. I don't have any weapon good for her, which sucks. The good weapons are only from battle pass title show. Title show, which one is that? Title shadow. Alcomaru, depending on the build. I don't have any weapon for her. I should have this one. Title shadow. Okay, it's this one. Terwiller is healed.
No.
Okay, let's put this one on her. But this is a specific build to be used with Furina. Maybe I'll put Furina on the team. Just for shows. Akomaro. And a good weapon. So if we want to quick swap, it's the Akomaro, which is also a how to get. Okay, it's a battle pass weapon. The only one that's not from battle pass, it's this. It's the one that she's has equipped, Title Shadow. Which means that she won't be using, that she needs Furina on the team, and she won't be using the new set. She will be using Nighttime Whispers. Nighttime Whispers. Oh no, this is a new set. Oh, sorry, Martius Hunter. Sorry. Martius Hunter. Let's see what we have here. So what do we want? We want attack here. We want gel. Hydro, they have gel, cryo, attack, gel. Okay, let's put this one and let's enhance. Okay, so we have the new enhance system, which has also come out on this update. Defense, holy macaroni, which makes a lot faster to upgrade. Really? It's all going to defense. Dendro, HP, cryo attack. God, okay. Let's go all the way. What a shitty substats. Should have given all to attack percentage. It gives to defense and attack, but I'll go all the way to the end. Okay, energy recharge, at least that. Okay, and this should have critical damage. Crit rate, maybe it's also good. HP, crit damage, crit rate, okay, defense, crit rate. This one should be better. Crit rate. Ooh. Oh, healing bonus. I was looking only. Okay, this one is the best one. Oh, and we can quick select, as you can see. Oh, it went for crit damage, the first one. Let's hope for crit damage again. Okay, this leaves her with a good crit rate. Now this one we want attack percentage. I don't need to go there. Crit damage, okay, that one is cool. Crit rate, no. Attack. Can I filter with crit damage and attack percentage? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's the one I want. Okay, it's a lot more useful, this new system. It's a lot faster. Defense, really? Is it defense day today? Crit, okay, nice. Crit rate, nice. As long as it gives one more. Yeah, nice crit damage. It's looking good. And here We'll keep this one. Here, let's take out this filter because we can put anything. Yes, that's what I want. I won't take it out from a main character. Let me see if I have. I don't want to undo the set. No more sets. Attack it. Okay. Now switch. Confirm. Okay, let's see how she ended up. Of course, her weapon is not fully upgraded, but I'm only interested in seeing 50. That's very low. 50% crit rate. If we had a weapon, a crit rate weapon, but the crit damage also low. I don't know if she levels up crit damage and crit rate.
Keeping some pets in my office,
But yeah,
but
that's
soon
it.
gave up on.
She's on. Kiro, como é que é? Está-se bem, mano? Bem age. Finalmente, vejo-te. Ainda não tinha a falar de ti. A dizer que gostava que tu conseguisse agarrar uma das keys que eu estou a dar no Discord. By the way, tenho um giveaway. Giveaway going on. Well, 2 giveaways going on. In fact, one it's on the link below.
Have you ever seen any stickers on my back? Do
Through
me a favor.
gleam.io you can win Dark Pictures Anthology, Flamekeeper, Walking Dead Michonne and Psychonauts. 4 games. The giveaway ends on the 7th of January. Portanto, 7 de janeiro. Podem participar. Link aí em baixo. The other giveaways, I'm giving 10 keys. I already gave 7. I'm going to give 3 more, so it's 3 keys total on my Discord. So follow me on Discord. Go see if there's some key that has not been used and try to claim it for yourself. The 3 best keys are still coming out. One today, the last one on the day of Christmas. So yeah, try to grab the last 3. In my opinion, they are the best games on that Discord giveaway. That's just for you guys. É um presentinho para quem segue, né? Para quem está sempre aqui e quem passa no Discord e vai saber e que tal e coisa e tal e pode agarrar uma dessas keys. Sei que já houve 2 pessoas que eu gosto que agarraram keys. Uma foi o Zino, que já agarrou. Espera agora pelos últimos 3 dias, vão ser as melhores. Mas no outro dia estava a dizer que gostava que o Little Sofa também conseguisse agarrar uma e que o Kiro também conseguisse agarrar uma. E hoje está aqui o Kiro, hein? É o demónio, a gente fala nele, ele aparece. Conseguiste agarrar uma? Foi a de ontem, provavelmente. Deve haver mais do que uma que não fizeram redeem. Isso é para ver o quão ridículo. Mas pronto, essas que foram para o Discord foi de propósito. Só para o pessoal que vem aí, o pessoal que eu curto. Porque o giveaway que eu estou a fazer, a probabilidade de ganhar entre bué pessoal tipo fora, que nem sequer segue o canal, nem o caralho. Então é mais... Essa do Discord é mais para vocês. Portanto, nice. Ainda bem que conseguiste apanhar uma. Só falta o Little Sofa, que já não aparece aqui também há 2 ou 3 semanas. Espero que ele esteja bem. Let's go to the event. Ups. Oh, tio Carlos, o bigodes.
I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied. But what about my film? Well,
essas aí do Discord não são sorteio, na realidade, Zinarte.
take it from me. Sometimes
Por
you just
isso,
have to let things
eu
go.
sei que sorteio é
Same goes
difícil.
for this film festival.
Daí eu ter arranjado essas para o Discord. Eu antes participava, quando era mais puto, participava em bué concursos e ganhava bués. Hoje em dia os concursos é tido tudo por likes e não sei o quê. E já não há tipo escrever concursos de frases criativas e desenhos e não sei o quê. Antes participava bué nisso e ganhava bué de bilhetes para o cinema e o caraças. Agora é bué por likes. A cena com mais likes ganha o primeiro prémio. Ou sorteio, partilha e mete o nome de 2 amigos. Podes participar às vezes se quiseres. Os amigos têm que ser diferentes. It's been a while, how have you been?
Well, I was
Xavier.
doing just
Oh,
fine
I remember this guy.
until I received some terrible news just
Someone's
now.
over there.
The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen
This is
upon
the 4-star
some hard
characters on the
times
next
and
banner,
is
which
no
I'll
longer
try to
able
get.
provide the promised amount of funds.
Maybe I'll do 20
Did you
rolls.
just find a different investor?
Então, Kiro, onde é que andas? Ainda estava lá para cima?
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the
Eu também
festival
saquei a
is
Navia agora,
finished.
grande sorte.
The Fontanalia Film Festival?
Foi o Zine que me deu sorte, caraças.
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in.
Eu, se tivesse tempo, até fazia o giveaway tipo de concurso para escreverem frases e fazerem desenhos e o caralho. Ok, nice. Remoto é fixe, pelo menos. Pois eu, antes de estar, o meu último trabalho, antes do que eu estou agora, também era remoto e também era part-time, 5 horinhas por dia, em casa. Agora tenho que ir para o trabalho. As pessoas dependem de mim. Estou a trabalhar no metro de Lisboa. 7 horas por dia. 7 e pouco.
I was just
Vamos
trying to
trabalho.
recall the exact description from the books, in order to avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight
Sim,
from the
isso...
source.
Kiro, só uma coisa que eu aprendi, eu não fui das pessoas que mais fez isso. Mas só uma coisa que eu aprendi é que as pessoas que mais rodam
Yes,
são as
those
que ganham
are
melhor.
festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a
Por
good
muito, se
festival?
encontrares um trabalho que esteja
Just like those
satisfeito,
of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time
Tipo,
each year. To
convém
commemorate the
continuares a
long
mandar
nights,
currículos
people
para
will
coisas
imitate
melhores.
them by putting on
Simplesmente
special costumes, raising golden cups and going door to door
os teus
asking
padrões
for
aumentam.
water.
Tipo, podes
But
continuar a
few
mandar
years
trabalhos,
ago,
até porque
Lady Farina
na
started
cena,
to find the whole
nas
idea
candidaturas
a
que se
bit
mandam,
drab.
eles nunca dizem: vem
And
para
so
aqui, vais ganhar
decided
tipo
to change
1.200
the
euros.
part
Não, a
about
gente
pure
nunca sabe.
water
Tem que é a
to
entrevista,
sweet.
quanto é que é? Ai, 1.000 euros que vais ganhar. Não, então, a minha empresa atualmente paga
The whole thing
1.100.
seems more akin to a
Só
carnival
vou se for por
now,
mais de
and it's
1.300.
quite popular
Já vi
among the
muito
kids.
pessoal a aumentar o
Every
salário
year
assim.
you can hear a bunch of them saying, trial or treat.
Pronto, não foi muito o meu caso, mas pronto, pessoal na tua área que eu conheço, tipo a minha cunhada e caraças, foi assim.
Ah,
Ela,
yes,
tipo,
it appears I've
em
strayed off
2 ou 3
topic.
anos rodou
I just got too excited after
para aí
seeing
umas 6 ou
you.
7 empresas.
Let me get back
Até
to
que
the
encontrou
point.
aquela que lhe deu
The
o que ela precisava.
Fontanalia Film Festival is an
ela
event
queria.
proposed by the
Não está
Fontaine
satisfeita.
Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more
Pois,
people to
o
the
problema é
art
esse.
form. During
Mas pronto,
this
não é só
time,
a nível
people
de
may
salário,
submit
é a nível
films
de
to be
condições no
evaluated,
total.
and the
Condições que é não te
entry with
foderem a
the highest
cabeça e
score
não.
will be given the Farina Award
E
by the
confiar em ti para fazer o teu
association.
trabalho, se fores uma pessoa que trabalhas bem.
What award?
The Farina Award. You know, after the Hydro Archon, they coined it while Lady Farina was still in power.
Mas eu agora
But,
estou
even though
satisfeito.
things have changed, no
Acho
one
que
has
estou
made
no-
any motion to update the
Num
name.
trabalho que é para o resto da vida.
Perhaps everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name.
A não ser
Even
que haja
though she
terremoto.
isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
Pois essas são as piores pessoas.
Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Também não gosto muito de trabalhar tipo olharem por cima do meu ombro.
But who would have
O meu
guessed
último
there'd be an
trabalho
issue with the funding?
era uma
Will I
beca assim.
ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the
Por isso
other
é que eu
actors
curti
who
bué
traveled
quando vim
all
para
the way
casa.
here from Inazuma.
Chiori?
Depois já conseguia
Sounds familiar.
trabalhar
Why
melhor.
have we heard that name before?
Porque às vezes quando estão a olhar por cima do nosso ombro a gente não consegue trabalhar tão bem nem tão rápido. E ficamos mais cansados, o nosso rendimento diminui muito. She runs the clothing store in the court of Fontaine, Shiria Boutique.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's
Parece
art
que é algo
direction,
que os patrões ainda não
including the design
perceberam.
of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Isso acho que é mais as pessoas da velha guarda.
Remembers now?
Ainda apanho, tipo, no meu trabalho ainda apanho pessoas da velha guarda que tipo,
And Kirara's outfit too.
que eu acho que abusam um bocadinho.
How to describe
Porque não sabem o quão difícil hoje em dia é
well,
encontrar
she
um
tends
trabalho
to be pretty
decente.
direct and can be very forceful
Onde
when
se
it comes
ganhe
to dealing
bem.
with people. The fashion world in Fontaine
Pois às vezes
has
parece
dubbed
que as pessoas
her the
abusam. E
thundering
as pessoas mais da velha
seamstress.
guarda é tipo isso.
Her remarkable designs have led
Depois os
many
patrões da nova
Fontainians
guarda
to
são tipo
become
bué de
very
exigentes.
interested in Inazuma.
Deviam ter só
Anyway,
pessoas
Chiori is acquainted with
com
all
mais
the actors I've
de
invited from
45 anos para
Inazuma.
contratar para
Without her help, I don't think I
45,
would
se
have been
calhar é
able to
pouco.
get
Com mais
such an
50 anos
international cast for the
para
film.
saber o que é o pessoal da
She
velha
really
guarda
is a kind soul.
que tenta fazer o mínimo
Who are
possível.
the actors from Inazuma?
Hoje em dia
Do
acho
we
que
know
tipo, o
them?
pessoal é,
Why
a
don't the
maioria
two of
é
you accompany me
esforçado
to
e
the
tem brilho
Aquabus
naquilo que
station
faz.
to welcome them?
Cada vez mais. Não para dizer que todas as pessoas novas
Judging from
façam
the
isso, né?
time,
Mas
the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
ou se calhar estou tipo iludido. The crack of muskets breaking the silence. Na boazinho, sempre quiseres intervém. Olha, we have a movie. Well, if go to quest. If this event is very big, maybe I'll do only this event in this live stream. Shimmering memories. What's that? Oh no. What? Ok, estou confuso com o que é que está a passar aqui. Fontanal e filme. Ok. Ah não. Não está tudo unlocked. Ok. Ok, no. Let's... The quest location is currently involved in other quest, please. Oh, we have to do mini quests for them. Okay. Haha, my touring guest, you're finally here. You must be legendary Resident Navia and Rising Superstar Fishing Palm. That's right. Do you need our help? We're recently well known among the Adventurers Guild, surprise of Navia, perhaps just slightly over the top. After all, there are still many people out there that haven't heard of us. Paimon feels like everyone we've met who comes straight out of this such flattery ends up asking us to do something for them. Out with then, what do you want? Paimon just up. I don't want anything from you, I simply wanted to put a forward win-win proposal. Join forces with me, find the most talented experimental film director, Melis, to become the next big star of the big screen. Once you've made it, money connections, it's all yours. Wherever you go in Navia, no one will dare to stand in your way, and you'll find yourself walking down an endless red carpet rolled out for you, just for you. Try not to anymore unwanted attention that like when people stand in my way. Yeah, but when we don't have much experience acting on camera. If it were true that we could get famous just by collaborating with you, then why aren't you already super famous director, huh? And where are all the other stars that you've worked with? So right through me. If only someone would set up a special training school for actors. I need the experience only actors know. Not only knows how to fight, but also to control their expressions and inject emotion into their lines. In short, we need more than can do it all. But such genius simply doesn't exist. So far, I've only finished planning the regular acting parts of my avant-garde production. I haven't even started the action scenes, let alone finished my first film. I'm worried that I'll have to start to employ stunt doubles, so that's why you two are such perfect candidates. Does stunt doubles mean what I think it does? You want us to shoot fighting scenes? You've hit the nail on the head. Okay, this is probably the minigames. It's all the perfect solutions and girls can fight. We're pretty good at fighting, but won't people be able to tell that we are not the same people just by looking at our free face? In theory, yes, but the action scenes are absolutely central to my experimental production. If you do a good enough job, I'll make it regular action scenes in silhouette shots. There weren't even many lines to begin with. I'll make the other actors cake themselves in makeup and adjust their silhouettes so they fit your profiles. With a bit of lighting magic, no one will even know the difference. In a way, the regular actors would actually be your doubles. Anyway, they aren't as well known as you two. I'll even pay your royalties. So basically, we'll help you. Will be ended the starring roles on play just like that. You'll also receive a large payment, and it will do wonders for your reputation. And it already does sound like it pay off. What do you say? Why pass such a juicy opportunity? Time to put our acting skill to the test. Thank you so much for lending me a head. What a dream come true. Then, without further ado, please head over to my experiential studio right away. There will be 4 fighting scenes in the film, each with a completely different ambience. Each scene will also have its very own special lighting. When the special lighting comes up, the action will intensify the line with the corresponding place in the script. With your experience, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it in no time. Once all the remaining scenes are filmed, we'll finally be able to wrap these things up. Sim, Kir, exatamente. Exatamente. Concordo contigo a 100%. A mim, se me pagarem o mínimo, é para eu fazer o mínimo. O meu esforço não... Epá, não sei, mas pronto, a minha visão era mesmo essa também. Ok, vamos... Let's unlock all the minigames. E eu normalmente, sempre que estou num trabalho, eu esforço-me para estar bem, não sei. Bem, não é só porque posso não estar, agora já estou efetivo, mas não era por causa disso que me esforçava antes. Esforço-me, dedico-me e não sei o quê. E depois começo a ver, tipo, injustiças. E depois é isso que acontece, tipo, pagam um mínimo para a gente dar o máximo, vem com esse tipo de discursos. Tipo, não sei se no teu trabalho também tens avaliações e se as avaliações refletem tipo aumentos. Mas depois, não sei o que, tu estiveste muito bem, não sei o que mais, mas tenho que dar esta nota aqui porque blá blá blá, não estás cá há muito tempo, blá blá blá. Isso comigo não dá. Se me fazem isso, a minha motivação, por muito bem que eu ganho, começa a descer mais tarde ou mais cedo e depois começa a dar o meu mínimo. Se eles me avaliam no mínimo, começo a fazer o mínimo, mas pronto, é perfeitamente compreensível e partilho da mesma visão. Fontanella Film Festival, great job, you really outdid yourself this time. As this stands, finishing the project before the deadline is nothing but a pipe dream. I'm not just in for a scolding, the boss is literally going to kill me. Why is that young lady over there crying? Do you think she needs a doctor? I wonder if there's any professional therapist in Fountain. When did you get here? Thanks for your concern, but right now what I need is a doctor that can resurrect my dying career. But I'm pretty sure that isn't something a doctor can fix. It's only a job. Worst case scenario, you can always get another one. Or do porn. Work is pretty important. Maybe we should help. Getting a new job worse than dying. Everything you've learned goes out the window and you have to start over from the scratch. Yeah, but you can... esta aqui não partilha a nossa visão, Kir. But you can get more payment, learn a new skill. Just talking about it like this won't solve anything though. Why don't you tell us more about your problem? That might be a bit hard, considering it's a technical issue now. Just how can I explain it? Well, first things first, my name's Ellen, and I'm an engineer working for the Fontanella Film Festival equipment supplier. I'm mainly responsible for developing audiovisual equipment to achieve a certain effect. When filming, our client requested us to develop a kind of stabilization platform that can carry film cameras while moving at a high speed. Ooh, that's nice. These stabilization platforms also need to be able to carry puppets that look like actors or model animals playing the part of groups in the background. That way, they'll be able to keep the cameras fixed on actors while moving at high speeds, or save them from having to splash out the cash to hire hordes of extras. On top of that, they insist that each platform had to be less than a third of the cost of a camera, and that its lifespan had to be at least 30 years. Damn! How is anyone that picky? Even for a master craftsman, producing something cheap but durable that works well is nigh on impossible. But I manage it. After all, customers is always right. We have even fancier clients before, and I've nearly run myself into the ground trying to satisfy them. Then what's got you in such a huff? The problem is I don't have anyone to test it. I've created a product, but unless I can get it tested, the project can be considered complete. All the testers who have a basic grasp of mechanics are physically fit enough to have already implemented functional much more to work. If the client receives a product that hasn't undergone proper testing and it turns out there's something wrong with it, I'll have to cough up 10 times the original payment amount in compensation. All I can do is hang around trying to sell our products while I look for some outside assistance. Even if it means I end up losing money on this contract, in the end, so be it. After all, it was my boss that signed the agreement with my client, but I'll be the one on the hook if they have to compensate them 10 times the value of the contract. We've come this far, might as well tell us what testing involves. That's right, as long as nothing... As long as it's nothing too complex, perhaps we can handle some of the simpler stuff. It might not sound difficult, but it's harder than you think. To confirm how stabilization platforms perform when running at extremely high speeds, I said to avoid anyone who gets to close mode. The tester has to run after stabilization platforms within the specific area and chase as many platforms as possible in the target kick-off. Okay, it's a running minigame. For someone with poor stamina like me, chasing a platform more than few steps, it's enough to make them collapse from exhaustion. What's so hard about it? It's just a bit of running around. Yeah. Now that you've described it, I suppose that it will be a piece of cake. Just a few machines, just you wait. We'll be hot on their tails in no time. We might even end up overtaking them if you're lucky. Testing limits and that sort of things, it's a walk in a park. For real? What? Genuinely? You're actually serious? Then I'll pay you, please. The commission, we won't say no to that. But under the circumstances, if we accept too much of your money, our conscience won't forgive us. Just pay us whatever much you usually pay your testers. Miracle workers. That's what you are, not just doctors, but miracle workers here to resurrect my dying career. And the light goes on. The testing site is an empty domain near the city. Well, I leave it to you, then you have my undying gratitude. After this many years in the business, finally a bit of luck. The boss won't be killing me tomorrow after all. After you finish this job, maybe you should consider switching bosses. Yeah. Lá tá. Don't need to change the career, but... Ooh, what? Okay. Okay. Turena, Special Security Surveillance Patrol Trainer. Security. Take your positions, form ranks, muskets up, take aim and fire, repel an enemy advanced. Come take part in a Special Security Surveillance Patrol special event and experience the joy of being a musket sharpshooter. Sharpshooter? Not a concept we're familiar with. Looking at the stall this guard set up, Paimon can help but wonder what the event she mentioned could possibly have to do with Fontanella Film Festival. It's a Super Zenith boss level forces. What in the blazes are you doing here? If you two help me promote my boot, I'll be able to hit my quota for sure. Who in the what now? Yeah, Super Zenith level force, it's us. That blah 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 forces thing isn't another weird nickname for Paimon Fish, is it? That's right, it's a little for you too, that's becoming popular among some members of the guards. Yeah, you might not remember, but we actually met before, but considering how ordinary looking I am, and the fact that I'm just a mediocre sharpshooter, I'm not surprised that I didn't leave much of an impression. Anyway, let's just pretend that this is our first meeting. I'm Turena, Special Security Surveillance Rainy, and I'm in charge of handling all sorts of odd jobs for the patrol. Given how popular the film festival is, the Special Patrol is hoping to ride on its coattails by running a publicity campaign with the aim of spotting hidden talent among the citizenry. So, today, behold the shooting simulator on the table in front of you, known as a 1000-pace interdiction arc-minute sharpshooting zone. Sharpshooting zone. This thing looks like a little model of the Court of Fontaine. But not just the Court of Fontaine. This sand table allows you to change the area so you can switch to wilderness scenery if you want. Much less spectacular than the Court of Fontaine though. Combined with special pair of optical goggles that the Fontaine Research Institute developed for us, it lets you simulate taking out enemies from on eye just like a real special patrol sharpshooter. Basically, it's a game where you simulate using a musket to aim and fire targets, right? But the name is so hard to wrap your hand around. What are interdiction and arc minutes supposed to mean? Yeah, I came up with the event name based on the famous line that the Captain Chevreuse once exhorted us with, which aptly expresses our lofty aspirations. Notwithstanding musket sharpshooter always strives for pinpoint accuracy at a distance of 1,000 paces. Your shot grouping should be less than an arc minute. In reality, though, based on the current processing precision of mass production muskets and the eyesight of our sharpshooters, achieving a dispersion of less than a single arc minute when firing from any further than 100 paces away, let alone 1,000, is wishful thinking, to put it mildly. But if we were talking about Captain Chevreuse, I wouldn't put it past her. Whoa, slow down a second, you're making Paimon dizzy. Don't get too hung up on technical terms. Yeah, all we need is to do is to have fun. Super Nintendo boss level for is right. Something is not worth overthinking things. Just give it a go. When I first joined the patrol, Captain Chevreuse told me that too. Anyway, please take these goggles, and when you're ready, you can start playing with the simulator on the table. Well, after talking so much, why don't we try it out? I was curious what it felt like to fire a musket anyway. Looks like it might be fun. Okay, let's play this one. This one plays in here. Yep. Yeah. No, let's just play. Defeat all opponents, have at least 10 munition. Okay. You must remain with 20 ammunition. Start training. In 1,000 pace interdiction arc minutes are producing, you will use special optical lens to aim and shoot opponents. Press the aim button to start aiming at your targets. Press the shoot button to fire bullets. Defeat all opponents. Okay. Ammunition is limited in some scenarios. Less limited munition to defeat all enemies. Adjust horizontal camera sensitivity. Whatever. So we don't have time. You are pretty big. Double kill. I don't see anyone else. Okay. Why are you running? All done. Did I save? Yeah, the ammunition. Select stage. This is a pretty cool game. Okay. This is destructible. High value target HP. Oh, okay. Need to protect now. Ooh. Need to protect the balloon. High value targets under way, defeat all enemies. Okay. Oh, damn. Oops. Oops. Oh, no you don't. Oops. Okay, this could be a little more difficult. It's a fun little game. Triple kill. Triple kill. Oops. Get out of the way. Okay. It's a little bit funny. It's a little easy, yeah. I'd like to have like harder modes on this, but it's pretty funny. Okay, what else? We have the Petit Lumière. We have 4 minigames, so this is the last one. Great day, isn't it? Someone as famous as you, I bet people are always handing out you their business cards. You know us? Fish, this kid's pretty sophisticated. Holding another incompetent merely on account of their lack of years is a mistake only the most ignorant will make. I suspect the two of you are not quite so shallow as that. I didn't intend to flatter myself, but my elder brother and I are famous local film directors. Everyone calls me Mr. Petit Lumière. Hello? Do you plan on giving us your business card as well? Correct. I am quite keen on learning more about your adventuring experiences. In my industry, extraordinary stories are always in demand. As you appear not to be well acquainted with me, allow me to introduce myself. My elder brother and I have been working together to produce films for quite some time, and have already had quite a few blockbuster success. Perhaps you've seen employees leaving the factory? Nope. Oh, that's okay. How about the arrival of an aquabus? Of a train, yeah. Who knows films knows these references. Haven't seen it either. Oh, I see. That is not too remarkable. The road to fame and stardom upon which we two brothers tread is yet long, and we will certainly make even more popular films in the future. From production, constructing, and planning narratives, the performance of actors, the cooperative between cameraman and director, and the post-production and processing, all of it is a truly fascinating process. And among all these, I believe that the process of filming itself is the most technical demanding. What you choose to focus on while filming decides the information that will be conveyed to the audience, the atmosphere that we'll feel. Of course, the narration is very important, but you cannot expect a story to rely on narration alone. 4 shots. I've always believed that you only need 4 shots to construct the smallest divisible unit of a story. Within just these 4 shots, a genius can work miracles. Would the two of you like to try seize this opportunity, revealing the glamour and charm of filmmaking? So what do we have to do? It's simple. I will provide you with a few simple themes that already been formulated into short scenes. The important thing is to try out different ways of handling both the narration and camera and combining them to film a few short scenes. Are the two of you interested? Our interest has been piqued. Maybe this is like that event where we needed to make poses and take photographs, but this one we need, well, to do something. Since it's film, it's not photograph. Marvelous! Then once the two of you are ready, you may go filming locations. I'm already prepared. I will give you the feedback on your finished products. Okay. This one is also... oh no. Okay. So, with this one, let's go to this one. Let's do this. Up there? Ok. Já sei qual é este. Oh, let's adjust our team. Yeah, didn't even make the 50 rolls. I'll make 17 on the next banner. What the hell is this? Okay, this is the points. Okay. Let's make a new team. You get out. Let's put Furina here. Furina, there you are.
I knew you'd miss me.
And who's on the banner? Okay, let's put you.
I'll take the lead today.
No, you'll be there. Let's put you. You're on the banner too.
A pleasure to be working with you.
And now, who should we put? I'm going to make a banner team. Sucrose, maybe. No, I won't put a banner character. Who's the best one to go with Navia? Maybe him? One that makes a lot of crystallization. Okay, why not?
What shall we do?
And now let's level her up. Level up. Maybe I should have been able to teleport directly here, but whatever. Stabilization mecha balls automatically avoid testers to move in the opposite direction of an approaching tester. The stabilization mecha balls movement is influenced by all testers. Use this characteristic to send as many stabilization mecha balls as possible into your zone within the time limit. In addition, the stock balls, glitz balls will also spawn. Stock balls are worth 1 point each and glitz balls are worth 7 points each. Damn! Jump boosters can be found in the testing ground. Pick one to perform an extreme jump and goes higher and further. It's perfect for rightly moving around. Okay. The test will carry on in one of 5 locations. Okay. Is this an online challenge? Do I need to play against other people? Epá, não, as personagens todas deste match. As personagens todas deste de Fountain estão todas muito bem feitas, man. Esta zona também é inspirada na Europa e é tudo tipo assim, perfect text comparando com o mundo. Your target area blue zones. Olha, não percebo nada disto. Whatever. Não posso trocar? Oh shit. E as personagens estão todas muito giras. Eu acho, pelo menos. Isto é a minha baliza.
Can't catch me.
Não, sócio. Filha da puta, marquei um ponto para o outro. Eu não estou a perceber se isto é cooperativo ou não.
Keep up.
Extreme Tester, Final Score 50. Eu não estou a perceber. É só isto?
I really want to go traveling.
The value
I
of
don't mind
knowledge.
where we go.
Epá, olha, a que eu curto mais é o... Eu tenho quase todas as personagens aqui deste... Character. Não era isso que eu queria. Eu queria ver... Character Archive. Olha, esta está bem pausada. O Riot Sleep. NAVIblah também está porreiro. Furina... Não sei, para uma Archon acho que está bacana. Navia, pá, estão todas. Boa coisa. Linette ainda é aquele que está menos. Está uma beca gay. Não curto muito o fato dele. Charlotte. Também está porreiro. O repórter. Pá, estão todas muito porreirinhas, realmente. Is it done? Ah, ok. Eu tenho que fazer 50 mil jogos para ganhar os pontos todos. Este aqui. Score 1000 points. Então, coisa que eu fiz. Ah, ok. O que é esta bosta? Film for fun. Ok. In-game currency points. Maybe? Okay, let's do this one. Pet of the Sun. Navigate. No, just teleport there. Yeah. Into the frame, film several shots according to the director's requirement and compile them into a video. Camera position is key and you should ascertain the camera position requirements beforehand. Okay. Once the positioning and duration of all shots are selected, you can start filming and view the result. Your video will be rated according to how closely it adheres to the director's requirement. Do your best to satisfy all requirements and receive an higher rating to win rewards. Já qual do pai? O peixe. Clique, clique, clique. Tiveste a papar?
Sim.
Não trouxeste papa para mim? Fogo, eu também queria papa, filho. Start shooting. Frame 1, 2, 3, 4. Camera position. Remember the pet. It took coming here. Let's keep it going. Camera position. We're going to show the environment that the actress played by Lynette is lost in. Film how the actress played by Lynette looks as she swims through the seagrass. Highlight the bewildered expression of the actress. The actress played by Lynette sees the sunlight streaming to the water. Okay, narration. Feels about finding her again. After enjoying the refreshments. I remember the pet I took coming here. Let's keep going. It can't be far. 20 points. Follow the sun rays. Okay. Beyond expectations. What? Two stars. 10 points. 20, 20, 20, 20. What? Let's try something completely new. Time for some afternoon tea. 0 points, 0 points. Okay. Somewhat regrettable. Try again. Oh. This one. This. Where should I swim? Okay. It was that line that was not okay. Bams and bams. Where should I swim? It all seems the same underwater. Yeah, 20. This shot is also pretty cool. Female the actress play while Lynette looks as she swims through the seagrass. I like the expression, yeah, that's obviously not the good one. And here it doesn't have any sun ray. Lukewarm reception. Okay, let's make the perfect one. So it's this shot. So it was the narration that wasn't good. This one, this one, this one, and this one. It was just the first line. Where should I swim? It all seems the same underwater. 30 points. Ok, that's it. 30 caraças. Diz tu caraças?
Não.
Não? Não se diz? Muito bem. Dá mais 5 ao pai. Divine handiwork. Perfect. Okay, this one is done. Buffet Festival. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Now let's do another one. This is pretty cool. Huh? Okay, we've done this. Let's do this. Where is it? Is it here? Olha um cão. Dou tatão ao cão? Queres que eu dê tatão ao cão?
Sim.
Toma. Tadinho. Tadinho do cão. Não se dá tatão ao cão, filho. Não, o cão é amigo. Salta, salta, salta. Já sabia que queria saltar. Pips, pips. Under the sweltering sun, the protagonist, played by Navia, is waiting to meet with her friends, played by Paimon. The latter cannot endure the merciless sun and appears lifeless and downcast before the protagonist dies. The protagonist takes out the umbrella and sunglasses and prepares, indicating her friend to take shelter from the sun together. Okay. Highlight on the oppressive sun. This one. Current producer point. Film the actress played by Navia waiting and show the actress played by Navia. Huh? Maybe this one? Film the scene of the two actors meeting. Show the expression. Okay. Show the friend little expression. It's way too sunny here. Film the actress played by Navia as she holds the umbrella and sunglasses. Okay. I'm just about to wilt in this seat, don't worry. Okay, probably this is the masterpiece. First try? Tanto sol, ai, tanto sol. 20 points, looking good. The two actors meet. It's way too sunny here. Don't worry. I've already prepared. Come stand under my parasol. Perfect! Divine handiwork. I'm God. I'm a God, motherfucker. Okay. So the other two should be out in the next 3-4 days. Ooh, we have a new sword. Ultimate Overload Mega Maniac Sword. Attack increased by 12%. That's not all. The support from magazines. I don't understand how this sword works. Duct tape. Okay, okay. Oh. And we have something. There's one more to do. Beep, beep, beep. So these two are done. Is it this one? Well, this I just need to repeat. I'll do that later. It's this one. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Teleport. Yeah, yeah, yeah. É este que falta. We have a weapon to upgrade. Upgrade. Enhance. Poof. 14. 20. 36. 40. Shit. 50. Sent. 69. Ah. I think I have enough to upgrade it, but I won't do that just right now. Okay. In trick shots, trick lights defeat opponents that endlessly appear within the time limit to score points. Once the challenge is over, medals will be distributed based on your score. Adjust your lineup according to the special lighting before starting the challenge. If enemies during this challenge will accumulate progress towards special lighting. Once ready, use it at the right time to receive a temporary yet powerful combat buff. Use these effects well to complete the challenge efficiently. Ok. Score multiplier. Pimbas. We have... ok, aqui precisamos de gelo. Gelo e fogo. E água. Gelo, fogo e água. Então, gelo... Onde é que está a minha menina? Minha menina... Onde está aqui? Gelo... Fogo, fogo. Quem é que levamos de fogo? Será que vamos precisar de curar? For 12 seconds after you unleash Hydro Shockwave centered around your active character. Ah, isto já vai libertar Hydro. Opponents it will be dealt Hydro damage. All cry damage dealt by party members will increase. Ah, ok. Então, Hydro é importante.
Outro rio.
E então vamos levar raiva. Vamos assim. Vamos assim? Pode ser assim?
Sim.
Sim? Obrigado. Fortalecer. Ok. Ah, esqueci-me que isto tinha.
Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Sakura swirl.
Quiet now.
Game's up. Time's over. I'll settle this. The bond is strong. My apologies.
Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Take flight. Embrace the ice.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Out of my way. This way.
Quiet now. Wind strike. Time to go.
Gotcha.
One with nature.
Game's up. Fun's over. My apologies.
That hurts.
Sócio. Opa, por que não está a fazer a habilidade?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Take flight. Busted. I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Gold. Ok, that's enough. Aqui. Not enough conflict. Já podemos recolher aqui isto. It's enough to get all the rewards. Aqui temos Rune Guards, Animal Ritual, so Water and Thunder. Start. For 12 after using Unleash Shockwave, the location of the opponent hit turn a normal attack, dealing true damage and ok. Oh. Não era isso. Opponent's detail. Mix an ammo. Let's take you. Let's take you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Else. Ok, pode ser ela. Vai. Tira-me da boca.
There is no escape.
Clouds high. Advert.
Here comes the catch.
Quietly.
Fire hazard. Shine down. On to oblivion. There is no escape.
Oh shit.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Quietly now. Game's up. Thumbs up. Illusion shattered.
O robô.
Now you shall
O robô dinossauro.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Fire hazard. Shine down.
Não, filho, não, 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 não.
As one with wind and cloud.
Torn to oblivion. Feel the split.
It's enough. Okay, we get the gold with more than 4,000. That's too low. Okay. This one's unlocked in 3 days, so we'll be here in 4 days. Yeah, okay. When everything is unlocked, we'll be back to do the rest of the challenge, and we'll do Navia's Navia thing. Marjaya's gift. Okay. We can upgrade the magical sword. Oh, let's do this. So it was on 60. Where is it? Where is it? There she is. Details, ascend. No, refine. Maybe this is a good weapon for Navia. Okay. Now. We will continue this event story. I don't know if we can do it all right now. No, not this one. This one. Festival event. No, it's not this. It's this. Okay, it's not everything unlocked now, so we'll need to finish it later. Location is current by... Huh? What? The cracked muskets breaking the silence. Go to the main Aquabos section. The quest location is currently involved in other quests. Please check the details. Oh no, we need to do the The Navia quest first. Okay. So I'm guessing that we'll do the Navia quest. Okay. Back. Weapon. O que é que isto precisava? Level 60. 60. Ascend. Precisa de copos. Can't I see what ascend? Silver goblet. Roxo. Silver goblet. Silver goblet. Silver goblet. Silver goblet. Okay, in that case I'll just do Navia's quest and then stop there. Silver goblet. Silver goblet. One. Probability of refilling materials. Ooh. Okay. I like more the probability of doubling materials. Yeah, double the product. Okay, but whatever. Let's see now. Onde tá aqui. Details, ascend. Auto head. Bufas. 75 more. 5 more. Onde tá? Tiki. Tá aqui. I can do this. I still need to farm more. Not enough. Not enough. 3 missing. Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's do this. Whee! Querias voar? Ooh, so beautiful.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners. That voice, it's Navia!
Yay! Tira a boca.
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Just getting our daily dose of adventuring in.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson? We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Wasn't Spina Ursula affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us. Whoa! Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader.
No.
That must be taking up most of your time, though, right?
No.
Oh,
I'm smart at
you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm
No
always
more
forgetting
no
one
more
thing or another.
No more
So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
And then?
And then, since Melus loved using shorthand,
Vai buscar papai,
I decided to also
Vai buscar
follow
uma
his
bolacha, papai.
example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore. That does sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use? Oh, want to take a look? Look, Paimon! Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box? The first one one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fisherman,
Este é bom.
while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time. Maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, and that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
Chitic.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
I'd be interested in taking a look. It will be a pretty nice break too.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
I'm still got something to do, so why don't you head over there for now? Sure, sounds good to me.
All right, follow me. I'll take you there. The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Feliz and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
Spina de Rosula was one of the main sponsors of the construction, right? Which family?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Well, something that big also wouldn't have been just his hall. Perhaps the rest of Spina didn't see a point to having a 4th line?
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Like all
Boss, the boat's
fathers.
ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head out.
Ding! 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 Rosa Multiflora, Chapter Act 1.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson.
Don't
Let's keep talking.
Wow.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
She had a vagina. Not like women
I'm
nowadays
sorry,
that have a cock.
She totally forgot that you mentioned
Oh,
before
that's
that
in
she
real
passed away
world,
during
sorry.
childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes, I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object gains a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Missing Mellows and Silver? Ooh, do you miss them?
Of course, I still
Yeah,
haven't
they
really
died.
gotten used to a life without them. But I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up. We've reached the shore. Let's go.
Ooh.
I'll show you the new Poisson.
The new Poisson. It's all arranged.
Navia, do you think she's doing alright?
Yeah. She seems to be managing. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another. Yeah.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's
Everyone
really
does.
been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Let's go. Queres voar? Queres carregar com mais força, filho? Estava a brincar. O peixe grande. Ah! Chegamos.
Boss, you're back!
Who was?
Traveler and
A
Paimon!
new one
Welcome
today?
back to Poisson.
Oh, hey!
Bigodes.
Fancy seeing
A
you
barbas.
again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia?
Florent.
Hey, I can totally
Flora.
take care of myself.
Diz
For
tu.
the time
Florent.
being, I'll go around without any attendance.
Florent.
I did hand over
Não,
some
já
of
chega
Felis's
dessas.
old
Queres mais? Comes
responsibilities
as
to
tuas.
Florent, though.
Essas têm muito
It's
açúcar.
been really nice
Isso
to
é
have
bolacha
him
do
around
gordo.
to
É
help
papai.
out.
Já comeste
Thank you
uma
for the
inteira.
compliment,
Tens as
boss.
tuas que têm menos açúcar.
As you see,
Não podes comer
I've
mais
been working
dessas.
closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson.
Queres mais bolacha?
Mr. Malus was an
Vai
extremely
lá pedir à mãe
capable and
bolacha para ti.
respected member of the Spina.
Não? Então
I've
daquela
got
ali
some
não
really
podes
big
papar,
shoes
está
to
bem?
fill.
All right, all right.
depois
There's
não
no
dormes.
need to be so formal.
Queres com muita
Everyone's
energia.
practically old friends
Tem
by
muito
now.
açúcar.
Were you waiting here for me?
Tem cocó.
Did we manage to make
Tem
any
cocó.
progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
Ah, so Basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration
cocó.
of everything they've
Não é
done for the
chocolate, é
Spina
cocó.
and the town of Poisson.
Não é
But
nada.
since my
É,
father
é.
was known as
São
callously
pepitas de
unfaithful
cocó.
for the longest time, it
Tira a mão
would
da
have
boca.
been too controversial to commission a
Gostaste de comer
statue
cocó?
of him. But now that his name has been cleared and
Não,
the
é
town is also
chocolate, o pai
being
está a
rebuilt,
brincar.
I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely
Pepitas
donated by
de-
the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis
Não é
and everything they
nada.
did.
Então é pepitas de quê? Should Navi be featured with them too?
Me? I'm
Pepitas
just
de...
the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone
Pepitas?
trouble.
De...
Maybe we can have
Cocó ou
this
chocolate?
conversation again in a few decades.
Chocolate.
Once I've done more for the town and the people.
Tu gostas de chocolate?
Hey, there's no need to be so
Sim,
humble.
muito a pouco.
Didn't you just help save the entire country?
Muito. E hambúrguer? Gostas de
I agree
hambúrguer?
wholeheartedly. I
E
also
batata
believe
frita?
that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey,
Gostas é
if
de
you
massa,
keep
só.
inflating my
Massinha,
ego like
gostas de
this,
massinha?
I might just float
Isso é que
off
tu
into the
gostas.
sky with my parasol. Just kidding.
E do pai?
There's
Gostas do pai?
no way that I'd accept
Muito ou
that
pouco?
kind of compliment at face
Hã?
value. At a minimum,
Muito
I'd have to
pouco?
match what my
Não!
father did for the
Não! Não, 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 não!
Muito.
Muito, muito tão bom!
Muito pouco.
Ah, não! Muito, muito pouco não!
Muito pouco.
Well, if that's what you think, I think I'll be just a matter of time.
Pouco do pai.
Thanks for the
Não,
vote of
muito, muito.
confidence. I just
muito,
don't think
muito.
I'm ready yet.
Mua.
Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr.
Obrigado.
Callis.
Me fala.
É barba.
But we haven't
E
had
que o
any
pai faz
real
a barba?
discussions yet on the
Tira a barba
possible
toda?
designs.
Fico
I
sem
feel like
queixo.
I should get a few promising designs first and then send them over to you to
A mãe não
review.
deixa.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now.
Vai perguntar à mãe se eu posso cortar
Come
a
over
barba
here with
toda.
me.
E ficar sem barba, assim com a tua cara. Com cara de bochecha. Me? What are you doing?
Modeling
What are
a
you
few
doing?
poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be
Oh,
Callis,
okay.
and I'll be Clementine.
Que seja feliz.
Tens um macaco no nariz. Não, no
Didn't you
nariz
say
não, no
on the
dedo,
boat
né?
that Callis and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well,
Ah.
then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
Então,
Let's grab some reference
conseguiste
shots.
coçar o cérebro?
You've got it, boss.
Hã?
I'll go get the camera.
Força! Deixa o pai ver.
Well, what do you think?
Olha para mim.
Got any ideas?
Should you be running this show? I'll be running this show.
Well, I've actually discussed this with Laurent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Ooh. Okay, let's try something imposing. Looking out into the distance. Happy pose? Imposing.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
Oh yeah.
This pose. It makes me recall Spina di Rasula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just saying!
What Florent
Não
meant
quer
was
brincar.
that we asked the journalist
Os
to
brinquedos.
choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Happy pose?
A happy pose. You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, And that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Can one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
No, it's awkward.
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off.
Looking into the distance it is. Maybe they're all wrong.
Different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's a lot of brain juice now,
No, no,
too.
no. Okay, then let's try looking out into the distance. No, no, no.
Do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea?
Vai, mãe, vai brincar um bocadinho.
Sure.
Já estás
Let's give
fartado
that a
aqui.
try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Tira da boca.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a
Tira da
boat.
boca, filho.
This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then,
Não
since
faz a
we're
minha
putting it in the
camisola, depois tu
town,
chama.
the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. Try to think of something else.
Agora, agora. Enquanto eles estão a pensar. No. We will fail miserably.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's a lot of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as
Até
backup.
babado. Seu babão.
If I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time. Oh, outfits! Oh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl?
Au.
The girl I went to see with you two.
Muito graça, filho.
Her name is Adele.
Adele é cantora.
Remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's
Let
case,
you
right?
settle down. She always believes that her father, Jacques, was a good
Yes,
person.
That's exactly who I'm
Au,
talking
filho,
about.
para.
So after the
Para com
case,
isso, faz
she
Adele.
was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Senta. Sapo.
Navia! Laurent, guess who's back?
Back again. Shade is back.
But aren't you
Tell a
supposed to...
friend. Vai a mamãe? Vai
Oh,
brincar com a mamãe um bocadinho?
well, if it
Vai dar
isn't
bite?
Coulter.
Vi filme.
Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
Melissa's fish. You
It's
know
good
what
to
smells
have you
like
back,
fish
Coulter.
in Melissa.
You look as well as ever.
And this guy is...
Ah, let me introduce you. This is
He was
Colton,
arrested.
another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the fortress of
Yep.
Narapede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the
Isto é um
Confrérie of
dildo de
Cabrières.
Natal.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was
que eu parta?
involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I
é
know
o
the Fontaine
supositório de
got
Natal.
flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it. I didn't care to ask for any more details. You mean Mr.
Eu achava que não
Marcel was
gosta
somehow
destas.
involved with all that?
Dá cá. Posso dar uma
Looks
trinca?
like we'll have to explain everything from the top.
Ver a cabeça do Pai Natal, olha.
Case.
Sim, parece um Pai Natal
A
africano.
lot of things have happened in Poisson since
Ups,
then.
esqueci-me que isto estava a gravar.
First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners,
Estás-te a
and they've
babar,
been
Sos.
with me
Vai à
through
mamã,
thick
vai.
and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
You're indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met.
Yeah, we were on the prison. Probably you will have heard about us, but just followed Navia's lead. All credit to Paimon.
Humble again as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that.
They
Coulter,
dead.
A lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Probably the guys in the
This isn't
Meripod
some
prison
kind of morbid welcome
didn't
home
even knew
prank,
about
right?
the flood because they were
You're
under
just
Arthur.
scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
Nope.
Sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone. Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
What the fuck, Paimon?
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the
Why
early
would
days of
Paimon
the
say
Spina.
keep it together?
I can understand how
To a
he
guy
feels.
learning.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Okay, we need to go there. Where is the ramp? Oh. We're on the boat now. Navia explains everything that has happened recently to Coulter.
All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real.
Yeah.
It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Had I not personally experienced all these events, I would have also found them very difficult to
I
accept.
think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines. Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That could have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis' side.
I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeu's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
We want to see Adele cheer up. We want to see the future star of the spinner.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Okay, fast travel. Oh, something's about to happen at the door of Bina di Rasul's exit.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it?
Walk.
It is
We're
something
on
like
an island.
a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good.
But can you do this?
I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Oh, damn.
Time to shine!
Stabilize!
Coming at ya! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Well, for someone at level 20, she deals a good damage.
Feeling lucky? Hey there!
Oh, so cool. You can see underwater. Oh, damn. He doesn't walk. Oh, if we are not fighting, the thing disappears. Okay. Right? No. We are going to be ambushed.
We've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
I don't really think that's a bad.
I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh,
Gostei
is
da
this another chance
tentativa.
to try some of Navia's macarons?
Por acaso, não gostei, mas não estava a olhar para a coisa. Foi muito boa.
Yep, I
Palminhazinho.
figured you wouldn't
Quase
say
que tinha
no to a
sucesso.
few more. Oh,
Não sei
wait,
porque que não me assustei,
let me check if
sinceramente.
I have all the ingredients.
Acho que vi assim alguma coisa pelo canto do
Malus and
olho.
Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Se bem que o grito não demora muito tempo. Eu tenho que estar mesmo tipo bem distraído, mesmo focado tipo no jogo.
And as for the ingredients,
E tipo o Genshin
seems like we're all out of flour and
é um
sugar.
jogo que não requer assim muita atenção, a não ser que eu esteja a combater. Combater alguma coisa difícil, né? Tipo o Abyss ou uma cena assim. Portanto acho que isto é um jogo difícil de pegar susto. Should I go get some?
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
Mas
We should
uma das minhas
contribute to making
resoluções para
macarons.
2024
Don't worry, we cooked
é
out
fazer
in the
mais
wild all the time,
streams,
so she should have some stuff on her.
mas mais pequeninos.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient
Portanto, eu
gathering
quero
to you.
jogar mais jogos
As long
diferentes.
as we have some sweet flowers and wheat, I
Eu
can
tenho
start
coração,
baking.
não é de carne e
Then I'll
sangue
go
como
look
o
for some boxes
vosso
nearby
coração
for
mortal.
a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's
De
get to
gelo
work,
e
everyone.
carvão. E metal líquido. Navia?
Ah, how did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
Yeah, I guess so. Submit one of each. One of each.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Navia bakes a batch of macarons with her usual
These
gusto.
macarons look and taste
Macaron.
Cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have
Mas
always
agora até ao
been
Natal
famous.
não devo fazer mais nenhum
Everyone
live.
in the Spina knows how
Oh,
Ups, carreguei no
it's
botão sem
just a
querer.
hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like
Portanto, vou
that.
desejar Feliz Natal no fim
Have you
deste
two
vídeo.
seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss. and
Talvez
she
consiga
obviously
fazer
trusts
algum-
you with all her heart, so
Yeah, por acaso devia. Epá, mas sabes que there are still more important things we must do. You really wanna poach me from the Adventures Guild, huh? Sabes
Was
que
it that obvious?
para meter
I
alertas
just
melhores é
thought you would
preciso
be a great
pesquisar.
fit, that's all.
E sinceramente já nem me
You
lembro
just
como é
happened
que.
to walk in on our little reunion.
Quer dizer, eu tenho tudo salvo ali
It's actually been
numa
quite a while
pasta
since we
do,
last spent time together.
da internet, os links todos da cena que tem a ver com o
The name
Twitch
of
e
Spina
com o
di
stream.
Rosula would just tie them down. Besides,
Mas,
after everything
portanto,
we've been
mas
through
a
together,
aplicação que é
I'm
usada
sure
aqui
our
para
hearts would
os
remain
barulhos,
intertwined even if we found
que eu me
ourselves
lembro é só ir
on
lá e
opposite
pesquisar
sides
um
of the
som,
world.
tipo scare e não sei o quê. Agora até deve ter mais sons, se calhar agora até tem um som para assustar melhor do que esse. Navi's right, it's certainly not putting. Mas dá uma beca de trabalho, estar a procurar cenas.
Still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous
Só se eu for
encounter.
rico é que dá para gerenciar essas cenas todas, senão é fodido.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water in celebration of this moment.
Huh? I thought I heard something just now. Was it some small creature?
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join us.
Cheers, cheers. Yeah.
May your travels go smoothly. May the Spina continue to grow.
Poison.
And may our friendship last until the end of time. All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
Por que tem aqui uma estrela? Não percebo. Ok, fast travel. Vamos apagar isto. Delete. Back to the city. Um tiro tem um som. Pois, mas sabes que aquela aplicação não tem tipo todos os sons do mundo. Aquilo não é uma aplicação em que tu pões. Faz o upload do som e depois escolhes. Não, aquilo tem sons pré-definidos. Portanto, se calhar só viste algum streamer com esse som do tiro, ele pode não estar a usar a mesma aplicação que eu. Mas eu tenho que pesquisar, tenho. Epá, tenho é que ter tempo para pesquisar. E sabes que se eu pesquisar significa que eu estou a perder tempo que podia se calhar estar a streamar ou fazer outra merda. Mas se tem um som do tiro eu depois vou pesquisar.
How's business lately?
Por acaso curti mudar os sons. Quase ninguém usa mais nenhum som.
Mademoiselle of Spina de Rosula, I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I
Ludivine.
just got so used to calling her
Divine.
Mademoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot
Não, mas
to
eu tenho
drop
que
by
mudar, eu tenho
earlier
que
when
mudar
I was
mesmo.
running errands around here.
Vou mudar os sons todos.
I didn't expect Mademoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Mudar os sons também desperta depois o interesse do pessoal, vir cá, não sei o
wait
quê.
here while I
Mas
retrieve
eu
the
quero
uniform
sim.
for you.
Provavelmente no Natal. No Natal nem vou estar em casa, vou trabalhar e depois saio do trabalho e nem venho para casa. Vê se consigo fazer isso antes do fim do ano. Ano novo são os novos. Isso é o meu moro. A ver se preparo isso tudo antes do final do ano. É porque esta semana, até ao Natal, não vai dar muito jeito. Pelo menos até dia 27 não vai dar muito jeito. A ver se consigo fazer outro stream dia 28 ou 29. The two of you have contended with similar circumstances.
You could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too.
She's a spy.
But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive.
No,
She can
he's a
commit
spy.
to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
So I wasn't just hearing things.
Is something up, Traveler?
Traveler? Follow me. Someone's tailing us.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon's
Não,
coming
não,
too.
não. Não, não sou programador. Oh shit!
Stop right there!
Tantos! Anglare, Pepe. Vou agarrar o gordo, ganda porco. Fazer uma rasteira no gordo.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Martinat.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Mas não sei programar.
There's no
Não.
need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out.
Hey there!
Solidify!
My apologies.
Can I...
This is order.
Bufas. Oh yeah.
Shower you praise. Now,
Easy
talk.
peasy.
Who are you?
Que tareia,
Why were you
sócio.
tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize the situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people up above and down below as well.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
Why?
We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers.
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I'll advise you to calm down.
Indeed. You haven't
Baixa
got
a
the
teta,
faintest
sócio.
hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia.
Hmm?
We got so angry
No.
we decided to follow you guys and look for an
Rapaz,
opportunity to
vai brincar
really
mais
mess up your
bocadinho.
day. Too bad you
Encosta
guys
a
messed
porta.
up ours first.
You're lying.
Huh?
You follow us all the way here. There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like this, we ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen,
Oh,
Palace is long
Cala
dead.
da boca.
No matter what happens in the past, I want to be able to start things
O que é que eu
new.
sou?
I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't
Sou
press
pai.
charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand.
Ai!
I'll let our boss know.
I'm just a regular, everyday, normal
Think about
motherfucker.
pulling something like this again.
Vicente, estás-me a aleijar.
Won't be so lenient next
Também
time.
gostas? Também gostas?
All right. We get it.
Está quieto, filho.
Come on, let's go.
Olha a mamãe a chamar. Vai lá, mamãe.
Are you sure it's
Vai lá ver o que
okay
é que a
to
mamãe
just
quer.
let them
Vai lá
go
e
like
vai
that,
bem.
Navia?
Vê lá o que é que a mãe quer.
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too.
Ah, eu não fiz. Eu não vi que ele estava a rir. Eu não
When
fiz
it
nada.
comes to the
Estava
aquabus,
só a brincar com ele.
I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other
O
side
que é
is
que eu sou
willing to
como
talk,
assim?
I'm
Zinho?
happy to open the
No
door
que é que eu
for a
trabalho?
reconciliation.
Ou o que é que eu sou?
Opportunities for new beginnings are
São
all
coisas
around
diferentes.
us.
Eu estive na faculdade a fazer um curso que acabei, mas trabalho em algo que não tem nada a ver com o meu curso. E aquilo que eu gosto ou gostava de fazer é outra coisa ainda
We
diferente.
already know that they're strapped
Portanto,
for cash. If their financial
aqui é, filho, para de fazer
situation is
tanto
that dire,
barulho.
they don't have what it takes
Olha,
to
não podes fazer
challenge us.
barulho aqui.
So this
A nossa
may
voz
be
está
the
mais
best
alta que o
time
som do
to
jogo.
talk.
Pois eu não ouço
I
e
still think we should
as
keep
pessoas
an
lá em
eye out
casa
for
que querem
Romeo's
bué saber a
folks,
história deste jogo também não vão ver.
decides to ignore the warning I gave his men,
Olha,
we
podes
can
parar.
still
Olha,
have a fight
assim
on
não.
our hands.
Assim vais para o chão. Vá.
Definitely didn't look like good
Vai lá
friends of
brincar.
yours.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula.
Bem lixado quando ele está aqui e eu estou a streamar e ele está-me a chatear e eu não o posso bater porque a câmera está a gravar.
Now that we sent them packing,
É
we
bué
don't have
chato.
to worry about those guys anymore.
Então sou um streamerzinho.
It's getting late already. So why don't we
Yeah,
take
so
the night in the
fixe, man.
Poisson? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to
De
write
uma
the
forma
law
geral,
letter
como assim? No que é
and
que eu
inform him of
trabalho?
everything that happened here today.
Não estou a perceber a
So we can
pergunta.
increase security around
O que é que eu
Poisson
sou? É assim
and be on
muito...
guard against any suspicious individuals.
Ah, ok.
We have to stay in the
Pronto.
Flirzonda again.
Eu gosto de pensar em mim como filósofo escritor. Mas não tenho tido muito tempo para filosofar e nunca escrevi nada. Não, na realidade, olha, sou um pai. Isso é o que eu sou em primeiro lugar. Se eu meter tipo por ordem do que eu gosto,
That does sound pretty cool.
tipo na minha prioridade de tempo.
Board now, let's go. Paimon wants to see
Obviamente que sou um trabalhador, né? Mas sou tipo um pai, um marido, um amigo, um streamer. Um familiar. Where to? Cá para baixo. Let's go to the underground. Um trabalhador, depois, né? Eu dou mais importância. Oh, não é mais importância. Eu tenho mais gosto em streamar do que em trabalhar, né? Mas também gosto de trabalhar. E não sei, tipo, quando tenho que trabalhar não fico a streamar.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think
Não, só
about
tens de ver
it,
aquilo
it
que
was
gostas e
kinda
aquilo que
weird if
fazes.
the Spina's
E
base
colocar
at the
tipo as
court was some
prioridades.
super luxurious building like the Palais Marmonia.
Mas toda a gente é alguma coisa.
Right on the money, Paimon.
Um filho,
Of course,
um
with the continued growth of
amigo.
the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely
Uma
looked
pessoa
behind
esforçada.
or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
É assim, é
That's
normal
also
também,
why
mano. Tu
people
estás numa
hated
idade em
him
que
just as much as they loved him.
estás-te a
Why
conhecer.
don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it.
Tipo, quando a gente é teen, normalmente a gente
You still remember the room number, yeah?
vive a vida sem pensar aquilo que somos, sem refletir no que é que somos.
Oh,
Só depois
did I just
dessa
hear someone
altura
taking a dig
que a gente
at
começa
Feliz,
a ganhar
I'll tell my guys to stuff your
pensamentos, a
pillows full of
tentar
actual
definirmos
cheesy
quem é
right
que
now.
somos, o que é que queremos.
I'm sorry. Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon...
Eu acho que tu já tens algumas cenas definidas sobre aquilo que tu queres.
I was just kidding. Be on
Quais é
your
que são
way
os teus objetivos? E eu acho que tu já sabes o que é que queres, já tens alguns objetivos. Portanto, esses objetivos, aquilo que tu queres, é que vai acabar por definir quem é que tu és. Tipo, eu desde os 20 e poucos streamo. Portanto, já vão lá, tipo, se calhar 13, 15 anos a streamar. Não. Pois, antes dos 20 já streamava. Tenho que falar. Sit inside. Where? Here? Here? Foda-se, não há mesas de livros. Prontos, e agora a tua dedicação e o tempo que tu gastas a tentar alcançar aquilo que tu queres é que vai definir quem é que tu és.
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Mas uma coisa importante para as pessoas serem é sempre esforçadas e dedicadas. Navia, did something happen?
Oh no.
Eu sou
not at
esforçado
all.
e dedicado à minha
I
família.
just figured that since we don't get to
Não significa
enjoy
que seja
nights like
todas
these
as
very
vezes, todos
often,
os dias, a toda a
we should
altura,
try
não.
to enjoy it
Às
to
vezes
the
mais, às
fullest.
vezes menos, mas sempre.
Wanna go fishing? I've got some
Já que eles estão
rods and
tipo
lures
em
ready.
primeiro na minha lista, os meus filhos.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Come.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good, since the invitation is coming from you.
I knew it. You really are my best partner. Okay, let's
Vou-me
go.
tornar
To the fishing spot.
uma mancha vermelha no teto. Tchic, tchic. Isto é aquelas piadas de Kurt Cobain. Que estúpido, pá. Mesmo parvo. Acho que sim, mano. O que tu estás a descobrir é continuares a jornada e pensares, tipo, dedicar-te às coisas que tu gostas, mas esforçaste para coisas novas. Tentares tirar tempo para ir fazer coisas novas. Eu fiz muitas coisas novas entre os 20 e os 30.
What's the
Mais
problem?
perto dos 20 do que dos 30, porque à medida que vais fazer coisas novas e depois vais conseguindo perceber o que é que gostas, depois queres retirar as coisas que gostas e pronto. Hoje em dia sei quem sou no geral,
Suddenly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
sei o que é que gostava de fazer, não significa que faça tudo aquilo que eu gostava,
What do you think, traveler?
mas pronto. E depois quando tens filhos, tipo a tua vida muda por completo. Tens que reaprender e é um bocado complicado porque tipo, tu sabes o que é que queres e o que é que gostas, mas vês que o teu tempo está a desaparecer, mas é bué da bom. I like payments method manual all the way. Automation more efficient. To fish manual.
Then
Manual
let's
fish.
try regular rods next time. We can have a real
Não, mano,
fishing
até ser
competition.
vagabundo é bom.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much
Quem
energy
dera
you
ser
still
vagabundo.
have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a
Um
struggle for
vagabundo, se calhar, é
Paimon to
aquelas
keep her
pessoas
eyes
que
open.
já experimentou coisas e viu
It
que nada é
might
para
just be
ele.
something
Então
that
fica só
runs in
tipo
my family.
na natureza a apreciar o
That's a
mundo,
thing?
a olhar. Não é que eu gosto, mas não acho que tenha mal.
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking
Agora, estás a dizer
about
um
how
vagabundo
grateful I am to
tipo
my
aquelas
mother,
pessoas que
as well as the rest of the
ficam em
Sweden.
casa dos pais até aos 60 anos e tipo sempre a jogar o mesmo jogo.
My father always had a lot of
Sim,
unrealistic
isso é uma beca.
expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him,
É
the less
que
I wanted to
podes
listen to
morar na
what he
casa
had
dos
to
teus
say.
pais até muito tarde
My mother never had those kinds of
e jogar, mas ao
expectations,
menos
so
joga jogos
I've
diferentes,
heard
tenta
that
fazer
she
um
had
canal,
only
tenta
one wish for me,
ser
which was
produtivo
that
com
I would
aquilo que
have
tu
a
gostas.
happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish.
Eh,
So no matter what I did as a
Mas há
child,
muita coisa para descobrir também
happy to humor me.
fora das quatro paredes da nossa casa.
can you
Sou
imagine?
uma pessoa mais de ficar dentro de
Whenever
casa do
my
que de
father
sair.
wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled,
Obrigado,
nobody
sim.
else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over
Mas isso é o que eu estou
trivial
a passar
matters
para a
was
câmara, porque eu
pointless.
disse, a câmara
Because he
estava aqui a
eventually
rodar, senão já,
stopped getting on my case so
já tinha
often.
batido no fundo.
Paimon would have never guessed.
A gente aprende com...
Yeah.
Meu pai tinha coisas boas, mas também tinha coisas más. Agora o que eu tenho que aprender é fazer as coisas boas que ele fez, os meus pais, a minha mãe também.
And kind
E
everyone
não
was.
fazer as coisas más.
When I was young, I often thought that I could
Quando
do
dizem que a gente
whatever
tem
I
que
wanted,
aprender com a história,
because
que é
there'd
para isso que
always
serve a
be someone
disciplina
there
de
to
história, eu
clean
não
up
gosto
after me.
muito de história.
But once,
Eu gosto de história, mas não gostava muito de história na escola. Agora eu
he'd
gosto
tell me
mais.
how he'd been
Quando
injured,
dizem
but
que temos
I could
que
tell it
saber a
had
história para
something to
não
do with
repetirmos
me.
os erros do passado,
I learned then
eu acho que isso se
that
aplica
there's
mais,
always a
tipo,
cost to making a mistake.
individualmente à
The
pessoa.
more you care about those around you,
Tens que
the more
aprender
you
tipo,
should care about
com a tua
doing the right
infância
thing
e
to the best of your abilities.
com as
Because
pessoas à tua volta para tentar ser uma pessoa melhor.
if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences.
Olha, exatamente.
And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
It must still be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Tens grandes planos para o ano novo do quê,
Is that why you
Zina?
let those guys go
Tipo,
today?
vais a uma festa no ano novo ou tens grandes planos para o ano que vem, para o ano 2024?
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey,
Olha, uma coisa...
I
Olha.
think you've got something on the line.
Yeah, it's a me, fixe. Ah, ok, para o ano que vem. Olha, uma coisa sempre fixe de se fazer, houve anos em que eu me dediquei mais, mas agora,
There
olha,
must be
desde que fui
something
pai que já não
wrong
me
with
dedico,
how I
é
installed the mechanism. It
ao
was my
bem-estar
first time putting
do
one of
corpo.
those rods together.
Podes trabalhar em ti de duas maneiras. Uma delas
Come on,
é
you two. Let's catch it.
psicologicamente, a outra é física. Psicologicamente, lês livros, tentas aprender coisas novas, tipo ofícios novos, sais para a rua para conversar com estranhos. E fisicamente, exercício físico, desporto, fazer um desporto, aprender um desporto, a dançar, whatever. E são sempre boas resoluções para a passagem de ano, para as pessoas tipo fazerem. O melhor é ser nas duas, mas pronto. Vou correr uma maratona enquanto leio um livro. After some time, you finally manage to reel in the prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch. Well, for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia is quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Pamela discovers the real reason mystery of why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook to it?
Lol.
Stop wasting time. The boss ain't gonna wait all day.
Ooh, traitor.
Go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Just a regular, everyday,
Well,
normal
your rod was
motherfucker.
missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure.
Ah, fixe.
Never mind. Put my
Sim, eu sabia que tu corrias.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
Eu provavelmente vou passar o ano novo na cama. Que eu vou trabalhar de manhã. Às 6 da manhã. See you tomorrow, Navia. Não vou, tipo,
See you tomorrow.
posso ir com uma direta. Mas não, com filhos pequeninos, fazer uma direta aonde? Só se for com eles ao colo.
So, how
Eles
was last
dormirem.
night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced
Fixe,
with the
fixe,
sea
fixe.
stars. So
Eu
you
sei que
could
tinhas
say
corrido, não
it
sabias que
was
tinhas continuado.
stellar.
Também não queria tocar no assunto.
Get it?
And just where... Como tiraste a carta, estava naquela. Se calhar deixou de correr. Comprou uma moto, agora anda de moto. And just where did you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See, this guy gets it.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll
O Natal
arrange
vou
for
passar com a
both to take
família,
us
sim.
back to
O Ano
Poisson.
Novo,
I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
os dois, sim. Mas com
Paimon
famílias
hopes she'll
diferentes.
really appreciate your gift.
Eu tenho uma família
I hope
secreta.
so too.
Não digas à minha mulher e aos meus filhos. Não, estou a brincar. A véspera de Ano Novo vou para a casa da minha sogra. A véspera de Ano Novo. A véspera de Natal vou para a casa da minha sogra. O Natal vou para a casa dos meus pais. E o Ano Novo passo em casa só com a minha mulher e filhos. Porque sim, porque tenho bebés pequeninos. A minha filha esteve agora doente há pouco tempo. Por isso é que não tenho feito streams nenhuns. Ela teve com uma pneumonia e uma bebé de 3 meses. Eu nem tinha 3 meses na altura. Ela fez 3 meses agora há uma semana. Fez 3 meses dia 16. E isto tudo foi antes ela fazer 3 meses. Uma bebê com 3 meses com pneumonia é obra, é muito perigoso para a bebê. Ela até teve para ficar lá internada. Mas pronto, ainda bem que não ficou, já está melhorzinha, já está boa, já acabou hoje o remédio.
Miss Navia would be fine.
Olha a Adele, esta canta.
It's alright. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
Não consegue. Lol.
Oh,
Ah sim, mas eu não.
it's you
Pois,
two.
não sei, se calhar
It
não
has
tens assim
been a
muito. Os
while
teus primos, os
indeed.
primos que tu tens são
Thank
são
you
mais
so
novitos, né?
much for your help on
É fixe quando a gente tem
Charlotte's
tipo
case.
muitos primos e
I've heard
próximos
that
da
you
nossa
also
idade.
help save all of
porque eles,
Fontaine.
como estão a passar pelas mesmas coisas, eles
truly just like the
percebem-nos.
great
Eu lembro-me
heroes of
que
legend.
quando tinha
You're really amazing.
entre os
And if
15 e
Miss
os
Navia
20,
is
vá,
your friend, then she must be
e os 20 e
super
poucos, vá,
amazing too.
que no verão estava muitas vezes com primos meus e
Of course.
é tipo das
Go
melhores
ahead.
infâncias de memória. Fancy! Agora, se não tens primos da tua idade que, esteja, com que possas estar, é um bocado chato.
But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you.
Yeah.
When you first
Foda-se,
told me
isso é
that
bué
you
da
were
chato.
interested in joining the Spina, I was
Eu por acaso sempre
overjoyed.
me dei bem com os meus primos todos.
But it's
São
the
quase
Spina's
todos da minha idade também.
responsibility to protect everyone as well.
Alguns mais velhos,
Being
acho que
a
estão mesmo
member
tipo lá
means
no meio.
becoming involved in all
Mas é tudo
kinds
tipo à
of
volta da
dangerous
mesma idade.
situations.
Tenho tipo 3 anos mais
You're
velhos,
still
3 anos
young.
mais novos.
I don't
E
want
tenho
your mom
muitos.
to have to worry
Só estão
about
todos
your
longe de
safety.
caralho.
So,
Estão todos
I
na
turned you
Suíça.
down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're
A maior
older.
parte deles, até os que
But
estão em
this
Portugal,
uniform is a promise
estão
that
longe.
you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast
Então,
as I can.
E não vais para uma associação de
But you
xadrez ou
can't
assim,
really
é?
grow up faster by working
Tentar ver
hard.
mais pessoal.
You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really
Coralie.
grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection
She's a
of the
member now,
Spina.
she's from the gang.
Even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh?
Something's
Is
up.
something up, Laurent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning
Isso é
this
bué
for
de
some
agressivos.
time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Could that mean?
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
We have to stop them.
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this
Olha, mas sabes
opportunity
que normalmente
slip by.
famílias
We have to
que
issue
não
an
são
evacuation
boas,
order to the townspeople
hum,
and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
famílias que não são
Let's get
boas
everyone
geram
onto our
mais.
ship. That should be the safest place.
Tipo, merda gera mais
My
merda.
dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line
Porque é
to
que
you?
achas que, tipo, nos Estados Unidos, pelo menos, é onde eu costumo ver mais este tipo de estudos, a maior parte da criminalidade é cometida por gente negra e a maior parte de pessoas que vivem só com a mãe, de crianças a ser educadas só para a mãe, também é tipo, a maior parte é negro.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe.
Tipo, uma coisa leva à outra. Tipo, os pais abandonam, os pais negros, a maior parte, abandonam os Os filhos não têm uma figura
Let's go,
paternal.
you two. We've got to
Não
act fast.
sabem se tornar
Miss
um
Coralie,
homem.
please take
Entrar
it
um
down
homem
to
como
the
deve de ser. Oh shit.
Watch out, boss!
Floran vai morrer. Really? E depois crescem e voltam a fazer o mesmo. É tipo um ciclo vicioso.
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
If you didn't told
Not quite.
anything, we
Though I
wouldn't
share
even know
their
they existed.
positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because out of the entire Spina di Rosula,
Mas pronto, eu não estou a dizer que,
I
tipo,
only hate you.
que isso é culpa dos negros, só estou a dizer é que a correlação de crianças abandonadas pelos pais a serem educados só pela mãe tornam-se adultos tóxicos que depois vão fazer o mesmo. Ou seja, vão engravidar cedo, ou engravidam uma mulher, ou se for uma rapariga vai engravidar cedo, em que não vai ter uma relação construída e vai ser mãe solteira, ou vai ser um pai ausente. Isto independentemente da cor. Né? Isso é igual, pode ser branco, chinês, preto. Só estou a mostrar esta relação porque, por acaso, nos Estados Unidos, a maior parte de pais ausentes são blacks. E a maior parte das crianças que cometem criminalidade é criança sem pai.
And then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all
Agora, obviamente que há casos que fogem à regra, né? E essas são as pessoas que devemos aplaudir.
Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead, all because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to
Olha, estás a ver, a irmã do teu pai fez basicamente o mesmo que o pai dela fez à mãe dela. Foi o exemplo que ela tinha na vida. A culpa, obviamente que a culpa é dela, né? Mas a culpa não é só dela, porque foi isso que ela aprendeu quando era criança. Agora, palminhas às pessoas que conseguem aprender com os erros dos outros, né? É isso que eu estou a dizer, aprender com a história. O meu pai tinha coisas boas, mas também tinha coisas más. Eu não vou só aprender com as coisas boas e repetir as coisas más, não. Eu vou aprender com as coisas más também e tentar não fazer aquilo que ele me fez e que eu não achei correto. E tentar fazer as coisas boas que ele fez muitas coisas boas por mim. E mesmo com a minha mãe. E é assim que devemos aprender com o passado. Não, é fixe. Mas sim, pronto, pelo menos é o que eu acho. A gente aprende mais com os erros do que com as coisas certas. As pessoas mais fortes e perseverantes são aquelas que cometem erros e depois esforçam para não voltar a cometer os mesmos erros. Aprendem com os erros. Essas é que são as pessoas que eu acho que não é pessoas que não erram. É um bocadinho o que ele estava aí a falar da cena do trabalho. Isso é outra coisa no trabalho, por exemplo. Eu lembro-me que às vezes vinham falar comigo no meu trabalho antigo, e acho que também vai acontecer no novo, vão dizer: ai, tu fazes isto assim, mal, fizeste isto mal. Tipo, obviamente quando vão falar contigo é só da merda que fizeste, né? Mas só quem trabalha é que erra. Tipo, eu estava perfeitamente ciente que os erros que eu cometi foram únicos, que não voltei a cometê-los, que aprendi com os meus erros, e que só cometi aqueles erros porque estava a esforçar-me, porque estava a trabalhar. Porque quem não comete erros é porque não trabalha. E para mim era fácil, se eu quisesse fazer isso no meu trabalho, tipo, fingir que trabalhava só para não cometer erros. Mas eu não
I'm
sou
sure
assim.
Mr. Malus would be extremely
E pronto,
disappointed in you
no
right now.
primeiro e no segundo ano não disse nada, no
Somehow
terceiro já
managed to
disse.
pin the
Já disse
blame
mesmo
for
assim,
every
só erra quem
mistake and
trabalha.
tragedy in our
As pessoas
history on the boss
que não
herself.
trabalham nunca vão
Get
cometer
out of the
erros,
way,
porque não estão a trabalhar. Como é que elas podem errar se não estão a fazer nada?
You're gonna have
Certo?
to.
E pronto, era isso que dizia agora. Eu
There's
sou
no
uma pessoa que
time for
trabalha,
this.
mas
Stop
cada vez
hesitating
menos.
and get out of here before you get
Cada vez
buried.
menos sinto vontade de me esforçar por esta empresa.
Maybe you think you're
Pronto,
being
agora estou numa que eu
realist
gosto,
by
por isso.
painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I
Diferente
felt it.
vai ser
They've
sempre, Zine.
helped me get to where I am.
Agora, espera é ser
And
melhor.
even now,
E eu acredito que vai
I
ser
will
melhor.
continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
Mas se calhar às vezes essas cenas também são bem interessantes. What? Estão aqui os dois?
Feeling lucky?
Vou acabar com estes.
Feeling lucky? Proper send off from the Spina with love. Feeling lucky? Watch out!
Caraças! Que ganda dano!
Fire! Well, this one's got your name.
Este não foi tanto. Mas às vezes é o que eu te ia dizer, às vezes é fixe, tipo. Tu. Não sei como é que é a tua avó, não te aconselho a fazer isto, porque tu sabes melhor que eu como é que ele é. Mas ir, olha, eu sei que isso passou isto assim assado, não queres contar a tua história. Saber a história das pessoas às vezes é interessante, principalmente quando são histórias complicadas. Depois escreves um livro sobre a vida dele e vendes. Escreves tipo um romance, um drama. Depois convida, Netflix paga-te royalties para fazer um filme sobre o teu livro e tu ficas rico. Money, 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 money. Bem, há livros que são feitos assim, inspirados em vidas reais. Depois obviamente que tens que dar ali ajustinhos para ser mais interessante. Vais ler uns livros para saber como escrever aquele tipo de drama.
Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives.
Acho que muitos escritores fazem isso. Eu gostava de ser escritor. Ter tempo, tipo escrever 2 ou 3 livros. Oi, onde é que eu tenho que ir? Vou te matar estes gajos.
That's the way.
Whirling snow. Kamisato out.
Stabilize!
My apologies.
E tantos vilões. Chupamos testículos.
A lot of
Pum!
muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Solidify! Order guide!
Bufas.
Take flight.
Easy peasy.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism.
Se fizeres assim dessa forma, Zina, é uma beca.
Everyone's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
Mas sim, pode ser interessante. What's this?
There's a strangely
key.
shaped hole here. What
Could
is
it
it
be some
for?
kind of keyhole or maybe an emergency switch?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up
Não
has
sei
the
como é que é
key.
teu avô, mas se
Okay,
calhar.
you take this
Pô, podes-me
side,
contar
and
a
I will
história
take
como é que
the
trouxe a
other.
tua
Let's see what we
ex-mulher
can
e
find.
depois fugiste para São Paulo? Não sei se é dessas pessoas. Então, como é que.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
Aquele tinha um nabo no bolso. Um nabo no bolso. Bom, não sei se sabes, mas nabo é um vegetal, né? Mas nabo em Portugal também significa pila.
Let's turn off the device right
Sim, pai, mano, eu queria meter a chave, não queria falar contigo. Sim, cala-te. Então esquece. Não dá. Pronto, sim, lá está, mas isso também é de esperar, né?
Should be able to
Uma pessoa que
relax
faz isso é
now.
de esperar que seja assim, cheio de remorso. We should still check out the perimeter just in
Oh,
case.
you're right. They could
Uma
have
pessoa
been
que se arrepende das decisões e depois vive o resto da vida toda cheia de remorso e não consegue ser feliz porque. Isso é de esperar que ele seja assim. Mete pena, mete uma beca de pena se pensar nisso. Vai explodir! Oh shit! Ah, vai aqui! Olha, olha! Jump! Pumbas! Ok. Sim, já não cai para dentro da cidade. Oh shit!
Great
Oh
work,
shit!
partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out now.
Ela vai
Jesse,
explodir
you
isto
locked
tudo.
them all.
Look, I'm doing this the Spina way.
Gunbrella. Damn!
Fire!
Ultimate. Damn. That was quick. I'll save you. Ei! Gostaste, filho? Sim? Vá, vai brincar agora, já acabou. Pois, infelizmente isso ainda hoje em dia é uma coisa muito normal. Having been alerted, members of the Maison Gardenage arrive, blá 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 blá. Tu feste. Mas sim, então olha, evita ao máximo contacto com
I
este tipo
heard
de
from
pessoas.
Pierre that even they're your enemies now. They were
Porque
once a part
por
of
muito-
Spina di Rosula. Do
Por
you
muito
plan
que a
to
gente
settle
possa
this
aprender
privately
com os erros das
I
outras
have
pessoas,
nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was
quando é uma pessoa que
justified,
comete
anyone
muitos
who's willing
erros
to endanger
constantemente
innocent civilians is no
que não
longer
sabe
sane
aprender
enough to
deles,
even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute
significa que
them
é uma
in
pessoa que
accordance
não
to the
tem
law.
muita capacidade mental.
Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your
Por
help.
acaso não tenho
Without it,
assim
the consequences would have been far worse.
muitos sei famílias com dramas
This
grandes,
operation is
mas
a wrap.
na minha
Take
família
him
que eu
away.
saiba não há assim grandes dramas. Certeza que deve haver assim dramas
And you are so cool.
um bocado
Yeah.
fodidos, mas pronto. Mas que eu saiba não há
Luckily, we were
nada.
just in time.
You look a little pale, feeling a bit fatigued.
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow
Estás a
up
abafar,
whenever
mano, é
other people
normal.
compliment you.
Estás a reforçar o quanto não ligas para eles. Eu também normalmente eu gosto mais daquilo.
Boss,
Eu falo
we
mais daquilo
managed
que
to catch
gosto.
all the infiltrators in the
Mas
town.
às vezes sabe-me
The
bem
Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as
recordar
well.
ou
Seems like Romeo really went all in
afirmar
on
aquilo
this
que não
mission.
gosto.
If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that
Mas
also
sim,
means
não
we've
vale a pena
caught them
perder
all
muito
too.
tempo a
We
falar
won't have to
daquilo que não
worry about
gostamos.
them from now on.
Basicamente estamos a
Got it.
perder o nosso tempo em
That's good, at
concentrar-nos em coisas más, mesmo que seja para falar mal delas. Vai
Coulter,
para a prisão outra
I can
vez.
understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
Não, mano, às vezes não faz mal, tipo, a gente desabafar as cenas, mas não vale a pena perder muito tempo nisso, nas coisas más. Mas vale a gente encontrar uma coisa boa e focarmos nas coisas boas que temos na nossa vida do que estarmos a refletir nas coisas más e estamos a perder tempo, tipo, ei, eu fiz isto e vou para a tela, já fiz muitos erros e muitas coisas que me arrependo na vida, mas não me foco em nada disso, foco nas coisas boas. E não decoro os erros, entre aspas, que cometi, mas quando penso deles é vagamente e é para pensar, olha, ainda bem que cometi os erros que cometi na minha vida por causa do efeito borboleta. Se não tivesse cometido esses erros, não estava onde estou hoje e neste momento eu estou feliz. Ou estou a caminhar para algo que me deixa feliz. Makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
It's okay, everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Poisson.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
She's gonna faint.
I want to ask you something.
He boobs.
Please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Yep.
Of course. That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
Of course. Essa é a única palavra da nossa personagem em voz. Only thing she said
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
during all the 3-hour live stream.
I feel quite a bit better, but I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
Little weird, that's true, but that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself
I used
before.
to think that I'd never doubt myself.
Queres mostrar o carro, Rosinha? Mostra lá.
You could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents.
Mano, eu percebo, mas não devias falar mal de ti. Devias falar coisas positivas.
It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life.
Hã?
They
É o
ever
carrinho dos
regretted
gelados. Isso é de
choices
chocolate.
they made?
Olha, o Zinho disse
Has my
carrinho.
existence made this world a
Porque
better
todos
place?
temos coisas más, Zinho, mas não te concentras nelas. Concentra-te nas coisas boas
No
e
matter
nas
what
que podes
others
melhorar.
think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
É tipo, estás a ver aquela cena que se repetires uma mentira muitas vezes, ela torna-se
Suppose
verdade.
it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please follow me.
Deixa eu
Everything's
pôr
already
aqui as
prepared.
Move on. I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Toma, pega o teu carrinho dos lados. Queres ir à mana? We need to go to Poisson. Se tu repetires muitas vezes uma mentira, ela torna-se verdade. E são basicamente técnicas de propaganda nazi, principalmente nazi, mas propaganda que os nazis usaram, vá, digamos assim, que repetiam mentiras e tantas vezes que as pessoas passavam a acreditar nelas. E tipo, mas isso é verdade. E se tu fizeres isso contigo, se tu estiveres constantemente a dizer as coisas más, tipo, elas tornam-se verdade ou ficam enraizadas na tua cabeça como sendo verdade. Portanto, não fales mal de ti. Também porque eu não gosto de falar mal dos meus amigos, sócio. Se tu falas mal do meu amigo, eu dou-te no focinho. E eu sei o que é isso, porque essa pessoa sou eu também, gente. Isso é um erro que eu já aprendi.
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We
Sim.
were originally planning to show it to you once
Se tu
it was
mentires com
finished,
coisas boas, também
but
te
special
acontece.
times call for special
E é
measures.
a melhor coisa de fazeres é mentir com coisas boas.
So I've decided to show you the
É,
designs before the
é
final
tipo aquele
product was
pensamento
done.
positivo de tipo eu
Do I really
mereço,
look that
eu sou capaz, eu não sei o que.
Well,
Esses
if you're ready,
pensamentos, não é que eu seja
Unveil
muito
the
disso,
present.
mas basicamente não significa que tu mereças, tu sejas capaz, que tu. Mas tu repetis isso muitas vezes, essas coisas enraizam-se. A sorte parece que começa a vir a teu caminho. Isto é o pai dela. E a mãe? E o pai dela era bem pausado. Fuck me. I wanna look as handsome like that guy.
This
Sabia que o pai
is
dela era tão pausado, man.
Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Mas pronto, há tipo religiões e não sei o que as pessoas repetem as coisas boas que não são verdade e essas coisas boas começam a acontecer.
And gave the sculptor permission to begin working.
Portanto, sim, se vais mentir a ti próprio, mente com coisas boas. Não te foques nas coisas negativas. As coisas negativas só vão ter mais coisas negativas.
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
Agora tenho que brincar um bocadinho com o Vicente. Sim. I will also always believe in the bond between
Thank
us.
you so much,
The
everyone.
bond between us.
Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Yes! Completed. And now this stays here forever. Do you like it, Navia? São iguais, filho. Are you a clone?
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself
Don't question
up again
yourself,
and
Anzinho.
become a
Este
more
episódio
reliable
parece que foi
president
feito para ti.
for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
About a gift from the townspeople.
I'm
Do you
sure
like it?
everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
Yeah. Pronto. That's it. We'll finish this right here. Obrigado, Zinho. Não importa. Eu se puder melhorar a tua vida, melhorar a vida das poucas pessoas que vêm cá dizer olá, eu já fico contente. Não é? Não é? Quer dizer adeus, é filho? Então vá. Vamos brincar agora um bocadinho. Sim, vou brincar com o Vicente um bocadinho, antes de irmos papar. That's it for now. Hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget there's a giveaway going on. Giveaway, link aí em baixo, down below. Sim. Click it, you can win. Espera aí, filho. You can win 5 games. No, 4 games. Which are Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan. Não. Yeah. Dark Pictures of Man of Medan. That's it. Flamekeeper, Walking Dead Mission e Psychonauts. 4 games to win. Estás com pressa? Sim. Então vá, vamos acabar. Dizer adeus ao Zine.
Só assim.
Tchauzinho. Tchauzinho. Vais repetir com o pai? Que o pai diz sempre no fim. That's all for now.
As long as I have my friends with me.
That's all for now. Ok, assim. Por enquanto é tudo. Stay cool. Fiquem bem. E tenham um grande gaming time. Bye bye. Mete a tua mão também. Estica. Mais. Assim, começando do pai. Faz com o pai, dá cá. Fazemos os dois assim. Por enquanto é tudo, fiquem bem e tenham um grande gaming time. Bye bye. Mais, para a câmera. Mais.